I am going to, as you know, the Maverick AI Pro gives just a tremendous advantage to the charts, right? Even just sell signals. This is the Maverick signals. Actually, I'm talking about a different indicator, but Maverick signals. Look at these amazing, even these little scalps pre-market, huge move down, just awesome Maverick signals. And then what do we have? Let me remove those. There we go. And then the Maverick AI Pro, coloring your candles to the data. So your opening was right, boom, right there. And you just had red and pink candles this whole way down, which is just beautiful. Hot pink candles is your strongest downside data candle. If you see pink, it will most likely sink. Bright green is your strongest upside data candle. So if you see pink, it will most likely sink. If you see bright green, it might just fly right off your screen. You came right into the zone right here that gets auto drawn by the Maverick zone. So kind of going quick here. If you've never seen our indicators before, go back and watch a bunch of our videos. Why won't it remove all drawings? There we go. Okay. So where are we at now? Well, the market opened, I don't know, 36 minutes ago. And the Maverick zones is auto drawing our zones for us and giving a probability score of holding or breaking. And right now we're just in this little channel and you can see we have really high scores. I mean, 94% is like a brick wall, almost 90%, you know, it's weaning back and forth. So these are some pretty strong zones here. You could get really caught up in this channel. What's cool about that, knowing that though, with these high scores of both of these zones is if you're a scalper, if you just want to stay in between here, you can until you break one here or you break it to the downside there. That is like a huge, super cool. One, I love it because I don't have to draw my zones anymore. But what I really like about it is the scoring. So now you have a really high score up here, and you're kind of weaning down here. Let me turn off the Maverick AI Pro because I want you to focus. Okay, I want you to focus on just price action. High score up here, lower score down here. Okay, so as of right now, if you had to say, hey, hey Maverick, which way is this market going to finally push to? Well, you're only 4% between these things, but I would have to guess, well, they're pretty even. So we don't know while we're in this little channel right here. But what we do know is these scores. Sorry, guys. What we do know is these scores, 88%, 87%. Pretty dang even. Pretty darn even. Now, what we could do is we could go to our Maverick zones. Actually, before I do that, let me clear all the drawings. We could go to our Maverick zones and we could turn on minor zones. Let's see what this gives up. Okay, so now that's an interesting picture here. On your minor zones, you got a 76% chance of holding up to here. So that's interesting. We also have cluster zones, which is going to show you a different type of level. Consolidation, which is going to show you a different type of zone. And then you have retesting zones, which is really interesting. So there's a million different types of zones depending on how you like this. And then obviously we have our pre-market high, pre-market low, current day high and low, all that stuff. I'm going to rock with the major zones here. And let's just do some scalping between zones. I want to show you how powerful this is. Look, we just got a green signal here. So look, I'm going to buy. Okay, so we got 97% chance of holding here. 77% chance of holding here. Okay, so your strength is where? Your strength now is really here. Okay, so now we're just going to watch this. And let me put in my stop loss so I don't buy stop, sell stop. Okay, I'm gonna stick my stop loss right down there. And we're just gonna watch this thing. But my score is greater here than it is here with the probability of holding. So let's see where this one goes. I did a video demonstration of this last night for our members area. I did like 1,300 bucks just doing this. Literally waiting for a green zone and then taking a trade to the upside. Oh, and it was on one account. I wasn't trade copying. I'm not crazy enough to trade copy at night. Not my thing. Okay, so let's wait. I could probably put in the minor zones and just look at this, but I like going major to major zones. Oh, let me put in my, let's see here. I'll just hit close out when we get up there. Okay, so now you got a 70%. This is anything under a 90%. I don't put a lot of stock in. Anything under 90%. Look, now you lost your score here because you're pushing away from it. We're not going to use CPU power to continue to calculate this. You see what I'm saying? All right, so we got a 65. This is a weak zone. Anything under 90%, pretty weak. Okay. So let's see, can we make, I don't know, can we make 100 bucks? Let's shoot for 100 bucks. I am trade copying, so whatever you're seeing here, you got to time, there's our 100 bucks. Boom, just closed it out. Okay, so there you go. I didn't close it out quick enough. We got 87.50 of it. But look at this score. So now I'm not super, let me remove this drawing. We're probably going to continue to the upside. And if I turn on my Maverick AI Pro, what do you know? You got bright green candles. You have a B setup to the upside. Bright green is your strongest upside data candle. So that would have given me even more confidence to break through that zone. But I just want to show you the Maverick zones right now that is available for pre-order for any member, over 60% off. It's a crazy deal right now. Crazy. And then the price goes up to, I think, $4.99 or $5.99. Auto draws your zones, gives you a probability score. So now we got bright green candles, okay? 71% score, which is anything under 90. I'm not putting a lot of stock in, but we're coming into close to the close of the 5-minute candle, okay? So guys, we just made trade copying to 4 more accounts. So we just made 500 bucks. 500 bucks going zone to zone. All right. So let's see how it's going to react to this level. This is not a strong score. But you guys know I don't take, if you look down here to the time, this is live, I do not like to take trades the first minute and the last minute of a 5-minute candle. I don't like doing that. I do not like doing that. Oh, now I'm drawing smiley faces. Sorry about that. Okay, we're going to reject this level. Now your scoring's going up, but you're at the turn of the 5-minute candle. This is the turn of the 5-minute candle. We're on a 1-minute chart, but any turn at the 5-minute, I sit on my hands. I do nothing. This is where I believe market makers grab stop losses. There's a lot of there's a lot of misdirection in the first minute and the last minute of a 5-minute candle. So let's see, the score is still pretty weak. I might get into this thing. Let's get past the let's get past this zone here. I'm gonna get into it. I believe still stop. There we go. So we'll protect our position because we got 4 accounts on this bad boy. Okay. Got an up confidence arrow. Got, again, I told you anything under 90%. Okay. I'm not putting a lot of stock in. So 70% probability hold. All right, up confidence arrow keeps popping in and out. We got a B setup. The ultimate trading assistant, the Maverick Radar, is giving us a B setup to the upside here. Okay, we're trade copying to 4 more accounts. So anything you see here, you got to times by 5. All 5 traders are voting bullish across 6 time frames. And we got a low score. Low score, you got a 63% chance of holding. That's not a high score. We like, sorry guys. We like anything 90% or less. Anything under 90% is you could break right through. Okay, so B set up to the upside. We got a in the 70s. Okay. I'm only in 10 micros. All 5 traders are voting bullish on the 1 minute, the 2 minute, the 3 minute, the 5 minute, some of the 10 minute. Okay, we're halfway to our goal. Now, this is the market, right? So anything can happen at any time. Somebody can come out and tweet. I think there's some news due today. So, somebody could come out and tweet something and then the market can fly in a completely different direction. We're just putting probability on our side, right? So I got green candles, which is saying underneath the hood, the data is saying that we have a good amount of buying data, right? Good amount of buying data. Bunch of up confidence arrows down here. Beautiful. Okay, we're still well below that 90%. Still well below that 90%. So let's see, Maverick guide, price is above the blue line. We like to go short when price is below the blue line. We like to go long when price is above it. It's definitely respecting this zone. There's definitely, you can see there's some respect on this zone right here. But we got green candles, which is your strongest upside data candle from the Maverick AI Pro, telling us what's underneath the hood. So another 10 seconds, we're going to be in that last minute of the 5-minute turn, which I hate the first minute and the last minute of a 5-minute turn. A lot of misdirection by market makers, all that stuff. Okay. So it's respecting this zone. We might take the L here, which I'm okay with because we have a really tight stop. Really tight stop. I do not put, $600 stop loss on a trade. That's the quickest way to blow a prop account. We want tight stops. We just want to get stopped out real quick and enter right back in if need be. These are indecision candles, gray candles, indecision. Could be reversal, but you have a low score here. So low scores in the 70s. In the 70s. So let's see what it wants to do. We're in that first minute of the 5-minute turn. So it might pop down, stop us out, might pop up. We'll see. That first minute of the new 5-minute candle is just craziness. It's craziness. Go watch it. Go watch ES. Go watch NQ. And just watch that first minute of a 5-minute turn. Even if you're on a 1-minute candle like we are. We're on a 1-minute candle here. Okay. Still got a low score on this zone. Still got a low score, 70 in the 70s. Now, if this was like 85, 86, 89, I'd probably just close it out, not wait for it to come and stop me out. You know what I mean? But we got gray indecision candles. Love seeing a buy signal. We had a buy signal for a second there. High score. You can see the data is flipping a little bit. I don't know if somebody put in some orders or what happened here, but you have a very high score here. Okay, so this level looks like it's gonna hold, at least for this time being here. Oh, score's dropping. Score's dropping. That buy signal wants to go. Come on, buy signal. Oops. I am like the most uncoordinated person today. All right. And sometimes, see how you have bright green candles, then you had a couple gray indecision candles, now you're back to bright green. Sometimes you need to, we're only on a 1 minute chart. Sometimes you need to give time for the market to catch up with the data, for the pricing to, okay? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful buy signal right here from the Maverick signals. Okay, so we're just looking to do about $100 on this. We've already done about 500 because we're trade copying. So we did 87.50. Didn't we close that out for 87.50? So we're up about $437 from that one. Low score. Should break. It should break through it. Should break through it. Bright green candles. If you see bright green, it might just fly right off your screen. You got bright green candles. You guys can see the score, right? I keep moving the circle so it's around there, but I don't think we really need it. All right, come on, baby. 62. Let's go. I just need a hundo from this guy. Pop right through that zone. You're only at a 77 score. Come on, pop right through. Anything under 90% is game for breaking. Okay, game for breaking. There we go. There we go. Let's go, baby. Push right through. 76 score. You can push through that. You can push through that. Bright green candles from the Maverick AI Pro. Still have a B setup to the upside, but I'll take a B setup any day. The market's going to be wacky the next couple of days because everybody's waiting on news and stuff. All right, I just need one little pop here. Push past the zone. Up confidence arrow keeps popping in and out. And now you got the turn. You're getting into the turn of the 5 minute candle. Turn of the 5 minute candle. Last minute and first minute of a 5 minute candle. Look at this thing. First minute and last minute of a 5 minute candle. Go watch your charts. I'm telling you, it's just crazy. I wish that move happened about 30 seconds earlier. It only needed about 2 more ticks to get us up there, but that's okay. We'll just wait it out. Still low score here to break it. Okay, still low score. Anything under 90%. There we go. Let's go, baby. Okay, anything you see here, times it by 5. We're trade copying to 4 more accounts. 4 more accounts. So we made about $440, just about. There you go. There you go. It wants to break that zone. Let's get that hundo. But we already did about 400 and there you go. Boom. There you go. Awesome. All right. So just did another 500. So we're up $937. We're going from major zone to major zone, right? This is the edge this zone indicator can give you. It's just more clarity on your chart. Okay. It's just more clarity. And if you want to see a minor zone, you can turn on the minor zones. We have consolidation zones. We have cluster zones. We have retest zones. There's a ton of them that come with this. But we got a beautiful buy signal here, and we're just taking it from zone to zone. Okay. And the zone disappears when you break it. The zone disappears when you break it. And then when you get really past it, like we were down at this zone right here. Maybe I can move this circle. We were down at this zone. This is where your score was. But once you get past a certain point, it just turns into, you can just see the support and resistance levels. And then you can turn on as many as you want. I only have 2 above price and 2 below price. That's how I did the indicator. So that's how I have my settings. So anyway, you guys just saw, we did almost $1,000. If I would have clicked my mouse a little quicker, we could have done $1,000, but we're at like $930 or so. just going zone to zone and then using the Maverick AI Pro, coloring your candles to the data underneath the hood, right? If you see pink, it will most likely sink. If you see bright green, it might just fly right off your screen. Gray candles, we don't get into gray candles. People say, hey, how do I stay out of chop? Stay out of gray candles. Gray candles are just chop. And this was just an indecision candle here, okay? Super powerful, right? Beautiful. I mean, gosh, the Maverick signals just keeps delivering. Look at this sell signal, sell signal, sell signal, buy signal. It's just awesome. So anyway, listen, if you want edge in the market, if you want clear vision on your charts, and look, this thing just keeps climbing. Come check us out, all right? Not financial advice, do your own research. Right now, only members of the Maverick family, if you're a member of one of our bundles, you're the only ones that can pre-order the Maverick zones. It's literally over 60, it might even be 70% off. And it auto draws your support and resistance zones and then gives you a scoring of this zone when you get up to it. And so yeah, if you're not a member of the Maverick family, come check us out. It's not financial advice. Do your own research. Never any guarantees in any market, but these are some powerful tools. The Maverick Multi-X, 5 traders voting across 6 timeframes, telling you their vote across here. Auto drawing your support and resistance levels. The Maverick radar, we didn't even talk about this much. It's going through your entire checklist. The ultimate trading assistant, it's going through your entire checklist to see, do you even have a setup? If you don't have a setup, I wouldn't touch my mouse. And then do you have a B setup or an A+ setup? It's just, and right now we've had a B setup, but I'll take that on a weird news day, right? Okay, and you saw us, we just did copy trading, risk small amounts, larger wins, and look, this thing keeps running. How did I know it was gonna keep running? It's probably targeting this next major zone. And when we get up here, you'll get a score and it'll tell you the probability percentage of it breaking or holding. Okay, so listen, if you want edge in the market, if you want clear vision, if you want more like indicators that like give you a little bit more of that X-ray vision and tell you what's underneath the hood, gives you a little bit more confidence, come check us out. What are you waiting for? Look at this thing. It wants to get up there. You just watched in 2 trades us do almost $1,000, okay? So anyway, with that, come check us out. If you're part of the Maverick family, you got another day and a half or something to pre-order the Maverick zones at almost 60, 70% off. You're getting early access. Everybody else is gonna have to wait for 2 weeks. I'll put the link in the description below. Come check us out, all right? MaverickIndicators.com. That's MaverickIndicators.com.